Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Courtney. Today I'm going to tackle my pantry. It is horrendous. It's really bad. Guys, it's actually embarrassing at this point how bad my pantry is, because there would be food in there that is out of date. It should have been thrown out months ago. There's no space for anything new. Every time I do grocery shopping, I don't know where to put anything because I don't have any space left in my pantry. So let me show you. Today I went to Kmart and bought a few things that are hopefully gonna help me organize my pantry a little bit better. I bought two of these tiny little spinning, like lazy Susans, I think they're called. I found this 3-tier bamboo shelf that I'm planning on putting the spices on in my pantry. And then I also have 4 of these containers here that I don't know if 4 is going to be enough or too much, or, you know, not enough or what, but I thought I would start with 4 and see how we go. Are you ready to see the disaster that is my pantry? It's to the point where you can see there's literally no space on any of these shelves. And this is what the rest of the pantry looks like. It's horrendous. It's really bad. Back here, I don't know if you can see, but I've got some wire shelving back here, and as you can see from this one here, it's not level. Like, it's really hard to make it look flat. And then also they fall over like this. It's not a shelf, it's wire. It's like wire poles, and so everything falls over on it. It's not a great shelf. I also got that from Kmart. Don't recommend it. But hopefully we can organize my pantry today to look a little bit better. I have a feeling a lot of things are going to end up in the bin, but that's okay. It's part of the journey. Come with me as I try and organize my pantry.
I don't think that I'm being that selfish right now. You said yourself you'd be breaking every vow. I can understand you're tired of this town, and I'm not saying that we have to settle down now. Just remember this: we could have been stardust, same world but without us. Something made us find each other out there, made us realize we're more than just stardust. Ignore this fact if you must, to do what your dreams are telling you to do. And I'll be out there looking for someone like you. Stardust, stardust. I'm the lazy one, so I guess I should have known. You said yourself you wanna do this alone. What if your dreams are making it hard to think straight? If you still love me, I can wait, I can wait. And remember this: we could have been stardust, same world but without us. Something made us find each other out there.
Okay, so I have emptied the top 4 slots, and there's still these ones to go. This is what my bench is looking like right now. Absolutely full of stuff just from those top 4 shelves. As I've unpacked, I've tried to categorize as I go, so it's gonna hopefully make it a little bit easier to repack the stuff in, but we'll see how we go. I somehow have to try and unpack all of these shelves and fit them on here. So what I'm gonna do is just scour through these right now and see if I can find some stuff to throw out. I've made like a rubbish pile over here. So I'm gonna check use by dates and just go by what I think that I'm not gonna use, and use by dates, and just chop some stuff out.
Made us find each other out there, made us realize we're more than just stardust. Ignore this fact if you must, to do what your dreams are telling you to do. And I'll be out there looking for someone like you.
so I've managed to clear out a big space here. So I'm gonna unpack some more cupboards.
Wanna be free of this heart, yeah. Wanna feel your arms around me. I need you more, need you here, more than I would like to admit. Let's forget about tomorrow, yeah. Should I hide away forever? Should I close my eyes and never again hold you tight, call you mine, think about you every time? I remember that it's over, yeah. You never break, you never lie, you never ever scared of the dark. So why am I the one who cries? I'm so afraid to be left behind.
Okay, so I have finished taking everything out of the cupboard. Now, minus this tea bag. Now what I'm gonna do is just wipe all the shelves down and then reorganize everything and put everything back in. I'll be checking use by dates to make sure that I don't put any items back in that are out of their use by date. But first of all, I'm just gonna wipe it all down.
Can't stop, yeah, yeah. I always knew that this would happen, yeah. You would find a new distraction. I need you more, need you here, more than I would like to admit. Can we let go of tomorrow, yeah. You never break, you never lie, you never ever scared of the dark. So why am I the one who cries? I'm so afraid to be left behind. I think about you a lot. It's almost like I can't stop, yeah, yeah. You never lose an argument, so I've been trying hard to pretend that I'm okay. It's just a phase, and everything is going just great. I think about you a lot. It's almost like I can't stop, yeah, yeah. Across town, trying to get to you. I've been keeping my phone on no sound, facing you out, that's true. Now I get butterflies just thinking about your eyes, and that can't be all bad. Things came up, things went down, maybe turn back around. My spider sense screaming that I'm mad. A big storm blew up, a hurricane right in my coffee cup, carried me far, far away, and that's why I couldn't make it today to our coffee shop date. Some X-rated thoughts of what I'd like to do to you. So I guess I can see how bad it rhymes, playing you for a fool.
set things straight. Things come up, things go down, make me turn back around. My spider sense screaming that I'm mad. A big storm blew up, a hurricane right in my coffee cup, carried me far, far away, and that's why I couldn't make it today.
Okay guys, this is the end result. It is by far perfect because I am not the best at organizing and I'm not the most creative, but it looks a million times better than it did before. I did struggle to categorize everything, but I think it just looks neater, so it should be easier to find things. And obviously there's a lot more free space in there than there was, but let me talk you through it. These bottles up here, a lot of these shelves are actually too short to fit those things in it, so that's why those ones are up there. This is like my baking shelf. I have a whole shelf dedicated to stuff that I bake with. And then in here, I chose to make this like a snack drawer. So it's got my noodles and some instant soup in there. So I can just quickly grab that if I'm feeling like a snack and I don't have time to make proper food. And then I have so much rice. This entire shelf is rice. I did not realize I had so much. I go through a lot of rice for sensory play with Talia, so that's why I always buy rice. But yeah, I have so much rice, all of it's packed back there. And then I chose to make this little drawer here my rice packet. So I've got the continental rice packets that you make on the stove, and then I've got microwavable rice back here. And then I've got them in order from when they go out of date first. But yeah, that is that shelf. And the next shelf down here, let's talk through this. I much prefer this spice rack here compared to the metal one. Obviously it's a flat shelf and it just sits on there nicely, and I feel like it's going to be easier to grab things off. Everything's not falling over. It just looks a lot neater. So kudos to that. However, these things here, although they are amazing and they're working really well now, you might have been able to see when I was packing it, it's hard to balance everything on it. And if it's off center, if like one side's heavier than the other, it kind of tilts over and looks like everything's going to fall off. But while everything is on there, it works perfectly fine, and it should be fine if we're taking one item off at a time. It shouldn't put it out balance. Just means that when we take things off, we need to put it back instead of taking a few things off and it getting out of balance, if you know what I mean. So that's that. I really, really like these. I do recommend getting them if you're finding it hard to get things out of your cupboard. I really, really like them. Other than the not being balanced, it's just super handy to be able to just like flip it around and grab whatever I need instead of having to like try and put my hand in and work around like a maze. It's just easier to spin it around. So I'm really glad that you guys suggested I get one of these. So thank you for that. These are $7 from Kmart, so I got 2. And then this thing back here I think was maybe 10, or maybe it was 7 as well, I can't remember. Down here I've got Evie's pasta. Evie eats more pasta than all of us, but she's got her pasta here. And then this is like where I struggled to categorize. This is gonna be like my snacky area, and generally this will be full. So I need a bit of space here to put snack stuff when I go shopping. So I've got my snacks here and then more snacks over here. Down here, I struggled a little bit to categorize this as well, but I used the old metal spice rack that I was using for the spices before, and I've put my cans on it. So I'm finding that they sit much easier. I've got baked beans back there, more canned vegetables here. All of this row here is tomatoes, like diced and crushed tomatoes. And then I've got my baked beans here. So hopefully that makes it easier to grab it out as well. I've got my bread, obviously, and then this little half of the shelf is like coffee and tea so that I can easily access it because my kettle is right there. And then this here is Evie's snacks, so they're like baby-friendly snacks. She's like, all of her snacks have always been in this basket, so that's why it's different to these ones, because I've had this basket for a long time. But I've got her like muesli bars in there as well, and then back there, extra snacks that aren't being used right now. And then these snacks here are for the bigger kids. So we've got muesli bars and crackers and noodles back there as well. This will also become much more full, and this will become full of more things like tiny teddies and things like that will go in here. And then down here is usually full of stuff. So obviously throwing out everything that wasn't in date has really helped. This is like the cereal area. So we've got the cereal for the kids and then my cereal over there and my muesli and the sauces. So this is what my bench is looking like now. I actually have a spare one of these. I didn't use this. So if you have any idea how I can shuffle this around to look a little bit better to add this, maybe I can put my baking stuff in there, like all of my cult food dyes and like sprinkles and stuff. I might actually do that. It might be easier. And if it leaks, it'll leak into here, not onto the shelf. That's probably what I'll do with that. But here is the rubbish I got. I got this bag here, plus these 2 bags here. This is all of the rubbish that I pulled out of the pantry. Anyway guys, that is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate if you stuck to the end. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you want to see more content like this. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!